Hello everyone, welcome to today's lecture. In our today's lecture we are going to learn about cookies and statelessness. We know that HTTP servers are stateless. The disadvantages of being stateless is that the server cannot identify the client. The meaning of statelessness is that the client-server relationship gets over as soon as their communication terminates. It means that when browser sends a request to the server and the server gets back a file, then the server forgets all that it has ever seen that particular client. Suppose you open one website. After some time, if you refresh this website, then it open this website again. Yes, that is not happen that if the website is same, then it will not reload. Yeah, so that is called the statelessness. Statelessness means every time when you refresh that same content, same website, or you are requesting some another content, then the server forgets about the client. Every time server creates a new connection, and server thinks that it is a new client, and every time it serves a new content. So that is called the statelessness. And some advantages of statelessness is that the server design is simplified to great extent, and it permits the engineer or developers to high performance web servers which can handle thousands of TCP connection at a time. Yes. So, but many times it is necessary for a website to identify users. In such cases, cookies are required. Yes. So when a client requests a web page, the server can supply additional information along with that requested page. This information may include a cookie, which is a small file. So cookies are not used by all the sites, but some of the prominent sites that use a cookie are some Yahoo, Amazon, etc. Yes. I hope everyone use a cookie in your browser. Cookie are just files or string, not executable program. Cookie contain up to 5 fields like domain, path, content, expires, and secure. So these are the main components that cookie has contained. So let's understand each in detail. First is a domain. It tells where the cookie came from. Browsers are supposed to check that servers are not lying about the domain. So each domain may store no more than 20 cookies per client. So for example, if domain equals to mozilla.org is set, then cookies are available on subdomain like developer.mozilla.org. You are using the browser Mozilla, then some domain is like mozilla.org. Next is a path. So path is a server's directory structure that identifies which part of the server file tree may be used the cookie. So path is like /docs or /web, /docs web or HTTP, where the cookie is stored. The path is the server's directory structure that in server in which structure our data is stored. So that path is also stored in the cookie. Next is content. So it takes the form name equals to value. So both a name and value can be anything the server wants. This field is where the cookie content is stored. So the content means cookie name is equals to cookie value. So suppose cookie name equals to my key and value equals to my value. Suppose you are storing your password. Yes, many times if you log in many times, then you are storing your login ID and password on your browser. So that is stored in the cookie. So that username is cookie name equals to value is your username. So that is how key is stored. Next is expires. So this expires field specify when the cookie expires. If this field is absent, the browser discards the cookie when it exists. Such a cookie is called a non-persistent cookie. If time and date are supplied, then the cookie is said to be a persistent and kept until it expires. So expired means if you are not giving the expire field on the cookie, it means that when you close the browser, everything that you stored in the cookie will be discarded. But if you set some time limit on that cookie, then it will rest till the time is expires. So that is the expire attribute. So suppose here expired is Wednesday. 9 June 2021. So our cookie will expire on 9th June 2021 at 10:18:14 time and on Wednesday. Yes, so this is a time limit. On that day the cookie will expire. Next is a secure field. So this field can be set to indicate that the browser may only return the cookie to a secure server. This feature is used for e-commerce, banking and other secure application. The HTTP only attributes direct the browser not to expose cookie through channels other than HTTP requests. So this is for security of our data, security of our cookie. This attribute will be used. If you open your browser, right click and click on the inspect and goes in the network, and in network there is one section is header. So in that header section a cookie attribute is shown. So open your browser. Okay, right click on your browser, click on the inspect. Now click on the network tab. Under network, there are multiple tabs are there. Suppose I click on this first link, and on the headers of that first link go down, and you will get one attribute cookie. Yes, so cookie has each and every attribute that I have discussed in our PPT. So each and every browser has their own cookie values. Yes, so this is how we can see the cookie in our browser. Okay, so that is all about cookies and statelessness. Next are the GTU questions. These are some GTU questions that mainly asked in our GTU exam. So thank you so much for listening. Have a great day.